conscious mind are two separate entities. Almost seems that way. Except that the conscious mind directs the subconscious mind in its activities. That's all it does. Your unconscious mind does not make judgments about what is correct for you, what is good for you. It just responds with an obedience. Your wish is my command. Literally is what it does. So you consciously wish for something, it makes it happen. If you say to yourself, like, oh, you know, my glasses, I left my glasses somewhere. Did you guys see it at lunch? My glass? Oh, stupid. Now, that's all you need. Stupid. And then straight away, well, besides the fact that other people look at you and say, oh, so this is what stupid looks like. Now I know. Because they didn't have a concept for this, a physical concept to fit that conceptual framework of stupid. But you are telling yourself, I am stupid. And so your subconscious mind says, oh, okay, because you hit your head, because you wanted to make a point, your wish is my command. Let from now on appear and become and sound stupid. And you will become. If you stand up here and I ask you to speak, you say, no, I cannot. The wish is my command. I cannot. That's why Ford came up with a great saying. If you think you can and you think you can't, either way you're right. Because that is what stops you. I know I've lost you the minute I hear you say, oh, but I can't. You know, besides calling yourself names, but you come up here and you stand up there and deliver, boom, and you say, okay, let me at least try. Boom, that's good enough. That's all I need is for you to present. In hypnosis, the thing that works and doesn't work for people is that they believe that their minds are limited by what they can do. And that's not true. You have been dumbed down by school. School has damaged all of you. Terribly damaged all of you. To the point where you were geniuses at birth. You could come up with all kinds of ideas and stuff, and you were very happy as children. You were immensely happy. Somewhere along the way, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, society, life in general, political parties, religious parties, whatever they may be, told you differently, and you got gradually less and less happy. Have you noticed this? So the only times you are free is when you go on vacation, where there is none of those reminders of the things that made you unhappy. Especially school. Right now, a lot of your work involves your school, and then of course we're told that certificates and all that are so important. But on vacation, do you take your certificates with you? No. You leave them all behind, you become who? Just yourself. And you've lost yourself somewhere along the way. So, therefore, genius within you is this. The capability of your mind is this. If you hear a suggestion forward, your critical mind will engage. Your critical mind will say, if you hear a suggestion or an affirmation that says, you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are powerful, you are great, your mind will go, yeah, I am, but yeah, maybe if I hear it over now, wealthy. Does that work for you? Most of you stand in front of a mirror and do affirmations, and so you have these wonderful law of attraction mind movies and all this other stuff. Why is it working? Because your critical mind is engaged. What you need is to go past, subjugate your critical mind and start to address your subconscious mind. The way to do that is direct access by going to very, very deep theta levels. Not just alpha, theta. Almost to the point of sleep where you're almost semi-conscious. Bad news is, and good news, I always have bad news and good news. People is always in the same package, so you got to take it either way. The good news is that you can help yourself to get out of that point, and nature has provided you with the theta state, which is natural. It's called the hypnagogic and hypnopompic states. Hypnagogic state is the few minutes before you fall asleep, the 10 minutes. And then the hypnopompic state, hypnagogic and hypnopompic state is when you wake up in the morning, the first 10 minutes, and what you tell yourself. So those are the two very important states in your life. Your mind is coming out from delta, which is deep sleep, into theta, then into alpha, and then into beta. Just like that, honey.